Good morning! Welcome back to Vlogmas number 3. In case you're just popping in and you're either new here or haven't seen one of my videos in a while, I am posting a video every single day from December 1st through Christmas. I'm doing a hair video of some kind every other day and then a vlog every other day in between that. But it's currently Monday morning. I have been trying to consume less caffeine, so I recently bought all decaf coffees, and that's what I've been having every morning just because I like the taste of coffee and it's just a part of my morning routine and I look forward to it every morning. And I was like, I feel like I don't need the caffeine every morning. But this morning, I'm so glad that I saved some backups that were caffeinated because I need caffeine today. If you saw Vlogmas number 2, I went out for our salon's Christmas party Saturday night and stayed up really late, and then that just kind of threw my sleep off. I have to go to the salon this morning because we are doing a photo shoot, which I'm excited about. Like right now I feel tired and I would rather go back to sleep, but once I get there it'll be fun. We're just getting some updated pictures for the website and social media. And then after the photo shoot, I am going back to that apartment that I had viewed because I had started doing the application at home online, but they need proof of income. And because I have multiple revenue streams and I don't have like a set salary or like pay stubs that accurately show how much money I make, it's a little complicated. So I have a bunch of stuff I have to show them. It's not like just one file that I can upload and submit, and I'm afraid if I do it that way it might not approve me, and then I'm gonna have to do the application all over again and pay the application fee again, which is annoying. So I'm just gonna go there in person, really hoping, knock on wood, hoping it goes smoothly and that I have everything that I need and they can approve me right away, because it'll just be so exciting to know, like, okay, this is it. Like, the apartment is mine. I officially am moving and I know what date I'm moving and all that. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the makeup that I did for the Christmas party because, you know, I didn't film a get ready with me or anything like that. Just in case you're curious, like, what products I've been using lately, because I feel like it's not that often that I actually do like a full face of makeup. So I moisturized first. I've been loving, I'm almost out of it actually, the Ole Henriksen Peptide Boost Moisturizer. You just need the tiniest bit and it just makes your skin feel so soft and plump. So this will be like my morning moisturizer, and I feel like this goes on really well underneath makeup. And then I put on some SPF because I always do during the daytime. And then that concealer that I was using to spot apply is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I love that stuff. You just need the tiniest little bit and it gives such good full coverage and it stays in place. And then I've been kind of like switching it up. Like I said, it's rare that I even wear foundation these days. And I have a few different ones, so I usually will just wear whichever one matches me the best in the moment. So at the moment, the Luminous Silk by Armani is the one that I think matches me the best. This is in the shade 6.5, and this foundation is so pretty. And I've been back to using makeup sponges. I was exclusively using brushes for a while there. So I do feel like you get better coverage with a brush, but a sponge, oh, it just gives you like the most beautiful blend. Then the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This will just brighten up the under eyes, and then I do a little bit of contouring with it. Then I did liquid blush and I layered because I just love blush. For me, I just like can't get enough of it. So I did the Rare Beauty in the shade Grace. This is a matte liquid blush. It's super pigmented. And then this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pink Gasm. This is more sheer, but it adds a really beautiful glow. So I put the matte one on first. And I like to blend my blush up because I feel like it just makes your face look more lifted. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury one and just put that on like the high points. And then I like to tap a little bit on my nose, and I'm gonna rub a little bit, whatever like extras left on the brush, I'm just gonna rub on my eyelids. Then I'm gonna go in with my powders. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm just gonna warm up like the perimeter of my face with a fluffy brush. And actually, I shouldn't have even bothered doing that, because I just realized I'm going to be wearing a white turtleneck. Tapping a little bit of that on the sides of my nose. And then I'm going to take the Kosas Cloud Set setting powder, and I'm going to set under my eyes. And then I'm taking the Rare Beauty highlight in the shade Exhilarate. Mine got completely shattered, which is tragic, and then it spills all over the place. You're supposed to take alcohol, right? Is that what it is? And then crush it back up? I should do that, because this always makes a mess. Apply that to the high points with a fan brush, tip of my nose, and then I just took my finger and then I tapped it on my lids, like towards the inner corner, and just kind of blended it out onto the lid to really like brighten my eyes up. And then with a fluffy eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna take that butter bronzer and just put a little bit in the crease. And then for brows, clear brow gel to fluff them up and hold them in place. And I actually meant to do my brows before my foundation, but I forgot. Then the Professional Super Setting Spray from Benefit. I really like this stuff a lot. And I like to spray it on pretty heavy before I do any mascara, and then I'll tap it out, you'll see. And I take that beauty sponge and I very, very lightly just tap over, especially where I applied any powders, so it all just melts together. That has been my go-to makeup trick for years and years, and it never fails me. Now I'm gonna do mascara, but I'm gonna go do it in my bedroom mirror so I can get really close up, so be right back. Okay, lashes are done. This is the Thrive Cosmetics mascara that I've been using. Love this stuff so much. And then I did the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner, and I filled my lips in with that a little bit. I'm gonna do my bronzer lip contour. I've been enjoying it a lot lately. It might be one of those things that I look back on next year and think it looks terrible, but right now I like it. So I just put a little bronzer in the center, on top and bottom of my lip. It just creates like a little bit of shadow, so it just makes your lips look more pouty. And then I'm going to put on this Tarte Maracuja Lip Plump in the shade Peachy Beige to add some gloss and more color to my lips, but I'm gonna wait till I'm finished getting ready because I'm still drinking my coffee. I'm gonna get dressed, do my hair. I'll be right back. Okay. This is that new turtleneck sweater I got from Altered State during like Cyber weekend, and I'm gonna tuck this up into my bra just in the front here, because I feel like where the sweater falls, I don't know, it just hits in a weird spot and it makes me look like I have absolutely no shape to my body. So little tuck, and then there we go. And then I'm gonna do my lip gloss and earrings. How beautiful are these? And I feel like they just look so, something about them, it kind of reminds me of like a Christmas wreath. I think that's why, because they just seem so wintry and holiday. Oh, they're so pretty. And I think that's perfect because like with a turtleneck, I don't want to overdo it with the jewelry. And these earrings, along with the other two in my lobes are all from Ana Luisa, and they are sponsoring this portion of the vlog, so thank you so much to them. If you've been watching me for a while, I know that you're already familiar with Ana Luisa, but in case you aren't, they are a sustainable jewelry company that makes high quality jewelry at an affordable price. Their jewelry pieces start at $39, and they have gold and silver, and it is all tarnish free, water resistant. So if you're like me and you like jewelry that you can just leave on all the time and you don't have to worry about taking it off before you get in the shower or go swimming or wearing to the gym or wearing to work, especially me as a hairstylist, my bracelets, and any time I'm wearing rings or anything, like all that stuff is getting wet, obviously, while I'm shampooing, and I just can't be bothered. If I have to constantly be taking it off and putting it back on, I'm just not gonna wear it. So that's why I love Ana Luisa so much. Their jewelry also makes for a really great, memorable gift. So if you're still not finished with your holiday shopping and you're kind of stuck on a gift idea, definitely go check out their website. They also have some customizable jewelry pieces, which I think are great for gifts. They have their Zodiac collection and their initial jewelry, and they have a really amazing sale going on right now, so I will have a link in my description. Make sure you go check them out, and thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for continuing to work with me. They are such a great company. I really love them. Highly, highly recommend. So yeah, that's my outfit for the photo shoot. I'm just gonna throw these Steve Madden booties on with it, and then I have these like cream colored pants from Target and this top from Cider, because she did say to bring a second outfit just in case, depending on how much content we end up getting, just so that way, you know, we can mix it up a little bit and we're not wearing the exact same outfit in every single picture. I'll bring you along. So the photo shoot was pretty easy and fun. Honestly, sometimes when we have like our meetings, content days, and like all that kind of stuff, those days can drag and be like, sometimes we have to do a lot. Like our last content day, I think she had us bring 3 or 4 outfits, and we were there like all damn day, and it was a whole thing. But this one wasn't bad. It was pretty quick. And then I went over to the apartment. The one that I want is still available. They're still doing the special. Everything is good. I showed them all of my stuff, and the guy there in the office is so nice, and he was like, yeah, this is great. Everything looks good. So all I need to do now is pay the application fee, because I have to do that online with a credit card. So he said once that payment goes through, he's gonna approve everything, and then at the end of this month, he's gonna send me the lease agreement and all the information of like, you know, other things that are due, because, you know, I gotta pay like the security deposit and first month's rent and that kind of stuff. Okay, come on. Your application's been sent to property management for approval. Yay! All right, so, I mean, it's not like 100% official yet. He's got to approve it, but he didn't say there was anything else that I needed. Like, he made it sound like literally just the payment was the last thing they needed, and I was good. So I'm so happy that I'm getting that apartment. And if you missed the vlog before this one, it was Vlogmas number 2. I showed a tour of the apartment. It's not like the exact one I'm gonna be moving into, it's their model unit, but it's the same kind of floor plan and same like finishes and stuff. And I'm so excited. I am so excited. He said that they can make my lease start at the beginning of February, and I'll have until the beginning of March in this place. So I'll have the whole month of February to gradually move my stuff over and get tons of moving vlogs for you guys. It's like such a relief that now this is done, it's taken care of. I know where I'm moving, and it's already like locked in. So in a couple weeks when I go see my family for Christmas, I can just enjoy that and not have to worry about it. And then by the time I get back, it'll be after New Year's, and then at that point I'll have just under a month until I can get the keys to the new place. So it's gonna go by fast. And now that like I know I'm definitely moving out of here, I can start slowly like purging things that I don't want to keep, and you know, start accumulating boxes, start prepping for the move. Anyway, I am gonna do a little bit of editing and then probably go to the gym, but I don't think I'm gonna leave the apartment anymore. But I'll check in with you later. Woohoo! Application approved, baby! It's official. I'm currently making myself a late lunch, early dinner. So I cooked up some chicken breast. I have some zucchini noodles cooking, and I have Alfredo sauce. So I'm gonna do chicken Alfredo, but with zucchini noodles instead of regular pasta noodles. I've made this before. It's so good, and it's nice because it's light and high protein, and I feel like I need to celebrate. So I have this little baby bottle of Prosecco. So I'm gonna pop this open and pour myself a glass. And I put the dishwasher to run and also have Gilmore Girls playing in the background if you can hear that. Oh, the little baby bottles don't have a cork, so it doesn't make the fun pop sound, but cheers! Ooh, that's a perfect spot. I have you resting on my lamp, but it's almost 11 p.m. now, and I'm sorry I didn't vlog more today. There just wasn't anything going on. I've just been on my computer doing some editing, responding to emails, and then I was looking at furniture and apartment stuff. I'll show you some of it. So a lot of the good stuff I was finding is on Amazon. So I have some stuff in my save for later. And now that I especially know which one I'm gonna be moving into and what it looks like, the layout, the size, everything, I can get even more excited about envisioning how I wanna decorate and lay it out and like what stuff I wanna get, because now I'm gonna have more space and room for a dining table. Like a small one, but still. I mean, I'm gonna keep all the furniture that I have in this apartment, but it's gonna be more space, so I'm gonna have more space to fill. So I can't wait. Like I said, I'm gonna get tons of moving content, and I will share the decorating and everything with you guys when the time comes. But I wanna do the questions of the day. At the end of every Vlogmas vlog, I am going through and answering questions that you leave me in the comments of the previous Vlogmas vlog. Oh, okay, the first one I see is, did you gain weight? It's interesting to me how I get these trolls, and it's like, I recognize the username. This is a person that has literally been commenting like just rude shit on my videos for years now. Why are you here? Why do you always watch? You always have some shit to say, and that's fine. I'll take the engagement and the views. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being such a diehard fan and for sticking around for so many years and being that committed to take the time to comment all the time. But like, maybe you should, you know, find something a little bit more productive to do with your time. That's like a little bit more positive. And actually, to answer your question, no, I've actually lost 4 pounds in the last few weeks. Okay, Riley asked, you mentioned you and your ex might be getting back together. Will he move into your new place with you in February? He will not be moving in with me yet, because he still lives in Pennsylvania and he is still in school. We've talked about him potentially transferring and all that, but it would just be a huge hassle. He's already almost finished. So once he's done with school, hopefully the plan is he can find a job down here or get a fully remote job so he can just work from home, and then he will move in with me. But that won't be until next year. And I don't know what's gonna end up happening, if I'm gonna end up staying in that apartment and renewing my lease, in which case he will eventually move into that one with me. I did, like, as I've been apartment hunting, I have been showing him all the apartments and getting his feedback too. So we're just kind of doing like long distance right now, and it does suck. And like, as much as I just want him to be here already, I do really like living alone. Like, these last 2 years living by myself and being single have been pretty great, and I'm trying to just enjoy it while I can, because it's like, this is gonna be probably my last year of it. And I'm just gonna answer a few questions since I feel like this vlog wasn't very long. So, Pippamint asked, oh, and longtime viewer here, I do see your comments all the time. Thank you so much. Hope this isn't too personal, but I'm very curious because I'm in a similar situation. You said the move was a good thing for your relationship. What exactly were the things that made it better in your opinion? I think that we just needed the physical distance to like really get like a clean break from each other. Because I think that if we still, I know if we still lived in the same town, we would have continued seeing each other. It would have just been impossible for us to fully have the space that we needed to separate and just figure our shit out as individuals. That's just what needed to happen for our situation. Being away from each other and living alone, like he lives by himself too, it just, I think, gave both of us the opportunity to really just focus on ourselves. Because at the time that we broke up, we had been together for 4 years, and pretty much like we just hit the ground running. Like, as soon as we started seeing each other, we spent pretty much every single day together, and then ended up moving in together a few years in. I just feel like if you have a clean break, you have this distance from each other, you're just both living your own lives, focusing on yourselves, but there's still something that's pulling you back and that's making you want to come back to that relationship and like put in the time and effort to work on things and work on yourself in order to make the relationship successful, that says a lot. Rissa asked, will you be living with your friend that joined you during the tour in your new apartment? She seems super fun. She is super fun. That's my friend Haley. She and I knew each other actually back in Pennsylvania. She actually dated my brother. That's how we initially met. And then she started working with me. She was the receptionist at my old salon for a little while, but we never really got close. Like, I never really knew her well. We never hung out. And she actually has family here in Wilmington. And then when I moved down here, it was just kind of like a weird coincidence. And then we reconnected and realized that we actually have so much in common and we get along so well, and we quickly became really, really close friends. And the fact that like my family already knows her too, because, you know, she was with my brother for a little while. She just feels like family to me, honestly. But no, she will not be living with me. She lives alone, and we both prefer living by ourselves. However, I am trying to convince her to move into that same complex with me, because I think it would be so fun if we were neighbors. How do you see yourself in a few years career-wise? Would you like to be your own boss eventually, salon-wise? Yes, I've talked about this a bit. I really want to open my own salon suite, and that is a goal of mine that I am gonna be working on over the next year or so. You know, with moving and being in a bigger apartment, my rent is going to be a little bit more expensive than what I've been currently paying. So I need to kind of like rebudget a little bit and see where I'm at money-wise, and just keep working really hard to grow my clientele. I'm getting there steadily, and once I get to a point where I feel like I have a decent amount of good, consistent, loyal clients, I would love to do that, because I love the salon where I'm at now. I really do. I feel so lucky to have found this place because I get along so well with my coworkers. And it's so easy being a commission stylist because I have nothing to worry about. I don't have to pay for anything. I can just show up and work and get paid, which is nice. But where I'm at now, there isn't much room for me. Like, there isn't room for me to have my own station full time. The availability that I can have there is really limited, which kind of sucks. So it would be nice to have my own space, choose the products that I use, choose my pricing and what services I offer, choose the way it's decorated, choose when I work and what music I want to play, and like just literally everything. It would be nice too to just have like a little private space where I can feel more comfortable recording more of what I'm doing and getting more content. I really want to do more online courses, so it would be nice to have a space to film that kind of stuff. Okay, one more question. This one is really good. Do you have any dreams that have changed as you've gotten older? I feel like I can't tell if my priorities are just changing or if I've given up on dreams I had before. Also, I'm 26 and got a degree in mass media, but then went to cosmetology school 2 years ago, so I feel like we had a similar beginning in the hair world. Totally. But you know what? I don't know that it's necessarily giving up on dreams, because that sounds so negative. It's like, oh, well, you just failed and so you're just giving up. But I think that when you're younger, you have all these big, crazy dreams that, like, as you get older, maybe you just realize, maybe that's not super realistic, or maybe I don't really care to do that so much anymore. And I can relate to that so much because I definitely, when I was younger, like, I just thought I would be doing so much more. And there's definitely times, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm proud of where I'm at in life, and I feel like I have achieved a lot for myself. But I don't know, I think that I can be hard on myself, and I'll compare myself sometimes, like where I'm at, to other people, whether it is career-wise or family-wise or, you know, whatever. Like, oh, well, that person is my same age and they're already married and they own their own house. What am I doing with my life? Like, why am I not more successful? Why am I not further along in life or in my career? But I don't know, we're all on our own paths and we're all gonna go through life at a different pace. I definitely feel that in many ways I've taken the safe route, and I've been scared at times to go out of my comfort zone, and I've allowed that to hold me back a little bit, kind of delay, I guess, making moves in my life. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, God, if I would have just done XYZ then, I could be so much further along now. I try to not think that way because who knows where the hell I would be in life. I'm happy where I'm at right now, honestly. I don't have any complaints, so I'm glad that everything turned out the way it did. And who knows, even if I was further along in my career, married, owned a house, all these things, I probably would still be comparing myself in other aspects to other people and still feeling like, oh, I didn't achieve enough or I'm not far along enough. I just try to not be hard on myself like that, you know? It is what it is. We only get one shot at this life. So rather than having all these regrets, I'm just going to enjoy the ride and take one day at a time and just appreciate where I'm at in the moment as much as I can. And I do think that our priorities change as we get older, and that's fine too. Honestly, all that matters is that you're happy. And if you're not happy, what can you do to improve the way that you feel? What goals do you want to set for yourself, and what are the tangible things that you can do to work towards that goal? Anyway, thank you guys so much for your questions, and thanks for all the support I've been getting so far with Vlogmas. There he goes, drinking his water. Oh, are you finished? No, okay. I'm just gonna talk through it. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it. I appreciate you watching and commenting. Oh, and don't forget to check the description for my link to Ana Luisa. Thanks again to them for sponsoring this video. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a new hair tutorial, and then in 2 days with a new vlog. Bye.